Hello everyone, good morning. Okay, so I hope last session, whatever topic we discussed, everybody's clear with that, right? We discuss about branching in Git. We discuss about how whenever we will able to pass some files, okay, on the particular branch. And let's say if you complete the task, how you can merge to the master branch, correct? Plus, sometimes what happen while merging, you might able to see merge conflict, right? So what is that merge conflict and how you can resolve the conflict? That part also we have discussed in the last class. Today, I will be talking about, okay, let's say yesterday, whatever we committed, where exactly it is available? It is available into our same local repository. Means if you can see, this is our folder, right? And this is our yesterday's file, file one, and which we have committed into local. So this file is available in my local repo, but now I wanted to push this file where in my GitHub site. But if you can check again GitHub, see this is our okay main repo which we have created only for the GitHub training. And if you can see everyone, already some files, some Eclipse project is already available okay on this GitHub site. Now there is a one point. Whenever any GitHub repository is already ready and some files are already available, right? Existing files are already there. And you wanted to share your file again on the same repo, maybe on a same branch. Is it possible? So absolutely yes. Technically, what is the solution if you have your own documents? And suppose already there is one repository ready, one solution is what? For every update, means whatever projects you wanted to share, you can just create new branch and share your project like I did for your batch, correct? In fact, for every batch, I'm doing in the same manner. If you can check your batch, let me just open. Okay, let me just scroll down. It's a weekday batch, correct? What we did so far, whenever I have already mentioned master for a Java project, then for Selenium training, for Cucumber training, for framework training, for every training, I'm creating separate branch. Are you getting my point? So framework, so far we completed Selenium test engine and the framework. So for everything, I have designed the separate branch and there I'm just pushing that code. So one way is to do what? Just create a new branch and push your code. Fine. But in this case, what I'm trying to show you, I'm already in my existing repo, this one, okay? And there is already master branch available. I don't want it to create a new branch only to share a single file. Assume that it's a single file, right? And I just wanted to share this single file onto this project under a same branch, master branch. So is it possible? The answer is yes. And this concept is called how we can pass, okay, it's a full Git workflow to add a file into existing GitHub repo. And it is almost same branch. So how you can do that? So see, here comes the cloning part. Very first, your local repo and the GitHub repo, you need to clone. So whenever you clone your remote site, you need to come to your repository. And then whenever you are on the master branch, you can first pull the entire latest change, whatever it is there. And then you can copy your file, which you wanted to share onto that remote site. And there you can follow all the remaining stages. Like, okay, when you perform git add dot, it will stage your file, correct? Then you can commit your file and then you can push the file onto remote. So let me show you this cloning process now. And two ways I will be showing you, right? One is the this way. Already I'm having a file, already I'm having a repo, and already some project is there. But how we can do that? And second point I will be showing you, suppose I'm sharing some codes with you and you wanted to open it in Eclipse and you wanted to run it. How to do that? Right? So these two topics you'll be learning today. So just focus properly what exactly I'm trying to explain. First step. Now this is my local repo where the file is already available. Very first from that location, open your git bash, correct? So git bash, you always need to open from the same location. See, it is my git training folder and I'm opening my okay git bash from the same folder. Okay. At this moment, if you can check status, what is the current status? You can see it is still showing that file 1 is already uploaded, but file 2 is untracked. And yes, we know that, okay, because we don't want it to commit it. So currently there is only one file which is committed into local repo, agree? And still the file is where it is in the local repo. If I can show you git log, let's see, is it we are able to see any log? So yes, last session, whatever we did, every log you are able to see. So yesterday we removed the conflict, right? So whatever conflict we resolved, every point you are able to see here. How to come back to the main window? Okay, let me maximize this part little bit. And how you can come back to the main window? Just write WQ, right? And you will come back to the main window. Means you will get the path again. Fine. So this is what we have seen in the last session. But now I'm going to show you how you can start, okay, with the process of cloning. What is cloning? So guys, at this moment, my local repository is ready, but I wanted to share this data on the remote side. So first come to the remote side. This is your repo and this is the branch and where you will get the address of this repo. So when you click on code, right, here you can see address of repo is available. See, I'm using SSH. In your case, you can take HTTPS, right? Which is the default, okay, address. So at this moment, just you have to copy that address, whatever address it is, come back to GitHub, Git bash, and here you just need to follow the command. So what command? You just need to write git clone, right? And that repository, you need to pass it here. Everybody look at the screen. So in git bash, you need to right click and paste. Okay, shortcuts will not work. So git clone and then I'm passing that repository and let's enter. So it is starting cloning. See this. And you know cloning is completed. What the change you will see in the folder? Can you just have a look? Now in your same git training, you can see the current okay GitHub repo. Repository name testing git training weekday batch. Is this point clear to all? Right? Now, what is the next step? Currently, if I wanted to share this file number 1 into this remote site, first change the directory. You need to come to this project. So currently, where is my project? You can see this is the project name, no? Testing weekday batch, right? So what exactly I will be doing? Let me just copy that name and just have a look. So I'm trying to show you now this part, okay? Whatever that git repo name it is, I'm trying to show you change the directory process. Means you need to come back to git bash again and just write cd. Next step is cd. And here I will be writing that repository name. So I'm just changing the path. I'm just giving the path here to that repository path, right? So let's do that. And now you can see where we are. We are on that project, which is available at GitHub site and the branch which is available that is a master, right? Now, whenever you are on this project, inside the project which is available in GitHub, now you can simple add your file and you can follow your basic step where you can push all the detail. How to do that? What is the next step? We need to copy local file into this repository. Where is my file? Now you can see this is my file, right? File number 1. And how we can pass it to the local? Let me just show you in this manner. So guys, there is a command cp, okay, copy, cp, cp dot, cp and give space and whatever file you wanted to pass to remote, just drag that file. Means technically we need a path of that file. So I'm just taking path here. After that, we need to add entire file in my, okay, GitHub side, right? Remote repository. So first of all, we have to add the file into stage area. Then we can commit and then we can push. So at this moment, only this command will not help you. You need to write at the end after giving a space dot operator. When you put dot operator, what will happen? This file will be staged and entire file will be attached, okay, in your remote site. So guys, directly it will be not the process. First of all, we are just writing, okay, I want this file into stage area. That's it. So add complete file, whatever it is available at that location and just enter. See, you are not getting any error message means it is completed copy action. After that, what to do? See this point. Once we copy, currently we are on third step, copy your local files to the clone folder. Once it is done, now you can stage it, commit it and push it. You will not face any challenge. So let me go back and I will just follow the same step. Git, see at this moment if I say status, just look at the screen. It says on the branch master, your branch is up to date with origin master. And what is the untracked file? So currently file 1 is the untracked to the remote site. Because on remote site, this file is not present. Are you getting my point? So how you can push? Yeah, we have to follow the same step. Just write git add dot operator, which will stage your file. Correct? Now it will track. After that, if you wanted to commit, just write git commit and the commit message -m, and you need to write here commit message. So example, let me write file1, okay, added. Fine, file1 added, and let me just do enter. So my file is committed, guys. And where we are doing commit? On the same GitHub repo directly. And at this moment, I can push git push -u origin to what? Origin to master. So when you follow all this command directly coming to that particular folder, you will not face any conflicts regarding this particular change. Are you getting my point? So any local file if you have and it is committed already on into the local repository and you wanted to just share to the GitHub, you can follow this process and that specific file, okay, at any branch or a same branch you can attach. No problem at all. Now you can see. If I push it, I'm getting okay, fine. It got pushed from master to master. But let me confirm, come back and let me refresh this particular repo. And just now you can see file one dot, file one is added. Can you see 1 minute ago, this file is attached. So let's open it. Can you see this? This is what our yesterday document, right? Total 5 lines we have added. And this is how you are able to see it. So guys, any existing repo, if it is there and you wanted to attach something, this is how you can do it. And on the first day, whatever steps I have shown you, in fact, in daily session, I'm repeating those steps, right? So those steps are common to share your project onto GitHub. Agree? Now the main part. Suppose I wanted to create a branch and on that branch, I wanted to share a new project. Let's say currently, again, I'm talking about same GitHub repo, but there is only one branch. How to create a new branch, how to add your data into new branch, and if you wanted to push that content on the GitHub site, how it is possible. So let's do one thing. Suppose I'm here, right? And at this moment, if I again open Git bash, okay, let me go back to Git bash. So currently I'm directly in the project, right? Let me do one thing. On a separate branch, I wanted to attach this file number 2. Okay, let's see how we can do that. So again, guys, what I'll do better, I'll close this or you can just come to CD, change directory and double dot. Let me check. This is not found here, right? So better, let me just come to Git training. Can I write directly like this? Let me copy this Git training better. And if I can try here, change directory to Git training. Let's see it is coming. So it is saying that under this project, there is no Git training. So better let me close it and let me open one more time. So you will be just getting that folder path, right? Git training. Perfect. So we are in the folder Git training now. Yes. Now guys, please have a look. What is the step? First step. Okay, let me maximize the screen. Just a minute. Okay, let me highlight little bit. Okay, so at this moment, if you can see Git status, everybody knows that. Now it says that, okay, file number 2, and we have this project which is available, which is untracked. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to attach file number 2 only, correct? How we can do that, everyone? Just file number 2, if you wanted to attach, you can just write git add and that specific file name, file2.txt. Fine? Okay, done. So if you can check again Git status, what you will see, one file is attached into stage area, but this folder completely, it is untracked. Okay, anyways, we don't need it. Why? Because we have just taken it for the remote side connection. So we don't need to attach again into remote. It's already there, correct? So I just wanted to call this file 2 now, and this file 2 I wanted to attach, but on a separate branch. So I will be showing you in this example how to create a new branch and whatever your new project it is, how to push on to that new branch. The first step, you just need to follow add step, which is in the stage area. Let's do commit also. So you will be writing git commit -m and some commit message. I'm writing file 2, okay, on new branch. Fine. On new branch, I want this particular file. So let me write on new branch and let me enter. Done. So my entire okay file, it is now committed. Okay. But the point is, I don't want it to pass it on the master branch. I want a new branch to be prepared. So better how to prepare a new branch or how to create a new branch, everyone. You just need to write git branch and the branch name. Consider at this moment I'm writing, this is my project 2. Okay, or project. Let me just pass project 2 branch. Okay, so now you can see if you can just run a command git branch. Git branch. Okay, let me write properly. So you can see there are these branches available, project 2, master, tester 1, tester 2. So already yesterday we did about master and tester 1 and tester 2 and everything we've merged on the master. So at this moment I created project 2. Now when you see, when you come to the project 2, let's see first what is there in project 2. So if you can say git switch project 2. So we have successfully on the branch project 2. But now if I wanted to check status, now you can see in git project 2, generally this is the file or this is the folder which is untracked. But technically you can see both the files are available now for project 2. File number 1 also we can access from the project 2. Agree? In fact, file number 2 also we can access from the project 2. You all are aware, whenever you create a new branch, whatever there in the master, the copy of that master you will get into new branch. So at this moment, both the file is a part of this particular project 2 branch. So guys, whenever you are on project 2, and now if you wanted to push the all the details on the project 2 branch, you just need to write the same push command. So one more time I'm repeating. Just whatever file it is, add to the stage, do commit, switch to the branch, and then you can push the detail. So how we can push? Git push -u origin. So far we have written origin to master. But at this moment, I don't want everything on a master branch. At this moment, I want on my project branch. So you just need to write here same your project branch name. So I will be writing project 2, right? This is my project 2 branch name. So whenever you see origin project 2, what will happen? From local branch project 2 means, let me explain through the graphic. Technically what it is doing, we have already the local master. This is I'm talking about local, correct? And this is what we have on the remote side. Remote side also first branch will be getting master. Okay. What happened? Under master, I created this project branch. Agree? So as soon as we created project 2 branch, whatever files are there on master, you will get a copy here. So currently project 2 have 2 files. File 1 also and even file 2 also. .txt. Correct? Both the txt files are available on project 2. Now what I wanted to do, I'm asking here push command, but push to where? Push to origin project 2. Whenever you write project 2, it automatically at remote side, it will create a new branch. Project 2, same name, whatever you have in the local. And then these files get attached under remote side. Are you getting my point? This is the push command. So whenever you write origin name, that file will be pushed on to that particular branch. And just have a look. So at this moment, one more error I'm getting. Wait, origin does not appear to be a Git repository. Could not read from the remote repository. Make sure that you have access. Let me check what is the origin. Git remote. There is a command to check the origin. Git remote -v. Okay. So at this moment, it says no origin. I'm not able to see any origin here. Okay. I'll do one thing. Then git remote add origin, right? Because there is no origin I can see. So which origin we have to attach? Guys, come back to GitHub. Same file you need to, address you need to copy and just attach here. So git remote add origin, and this is how you can create a origin. Okay, so let me just paste it. Done. At this moment, if I again try git remote -v, please have a look. Now I'm getting same origin, no? So previously there was no origin found. So we got this error. Now there is origin available. So let's try to push one more time. Same command, git push -u origin project 2. And this time I should not get any error, right? So again, project 2 cannot be resolved to a branch. Why? Okay, wait. I think we have switched on to the project 2. Let me just come to that. Yeah, but we didn't push or we didn't committed anything in project 2. Just a minute. Let me just complete the step. Let me do stage. Now let me check the problem. Okay, you have added another Git repository into current project. Yes. And if you added the path by mistake, you can remove it. No, I wanted to add it. Git commit also I need to do. Let me do just commit. And what I'm going to do is, okay, this is test. Fine. And now let me again try push because I wanted to push just complete detail on my project. Yeah, this is done. Now you can see now there is no problem. Actually, I missed the step to add and commit the step, right? So whenever we are on the project 2 branch, something should be there to push, right? So add it. Do stage and commit step again, and then you are able to ready. So at this moment, you can see it says that new branch project 2 to project 2 means from local project 2 to remote project 2, we have shifted everything. And let's confirm it. So come back here, see, one project 2 is added. When you just click on your GitHub, right? You can see 2 branches. Now open project 2. When you open project 2, please look at the screen. Now you are having everything, right? So at this moment, actually this folder also attach here because I did commit. So file 1, file 2 and folder, everything you are able to see at the project 2 branch. So technically, this is the step to create a new branch and push anything onto your new branch. And you have observed it many times because I did it in my session many times. Correct? Every time for every new module, I will be creating new branch. And on that branch, I'm going to push that code. So this is the step you need to follow. Now another point. This is okay, how we can push and how we can simple add the content. But now the main concern, if I'm sharing anything with you, let me just give the example. If I come to the repository. So guys, this is just a sample repo I have created for Git training. Agree? Coming to any project. Project means suppose, let's take your batch example. Now, everybody have this only link, right? Automation weekday link. And what is your task? You will open this link in your site browser and you might able to refer the code here. But what if, suppose you want this complete Java project, or currently there are 3 branches, right? Suppose you want all 3 branches in your Eclipse, okay, and you wanted to work with that. How to do that? Technically, there is a process of what? Again, we have to clone or we have to import this GitHub project directly inside our Eclipse. But for that, we have to first do the clone process and then only it is possible. So let me show you these steps now. How to import project into Eclipse and how you guys can simple work with any branch. So again, you wanted to push something on the remote, that is also possible. But let's see, this is what you did, like you need to do in the real time also. The basics of GitHub is very, very important. Okay, so far I hardly 3-4 topics only we have learned. This is the one more interesting topic that somewhere you have this GitHub. Let's say now as a developer, I'm sharing this code to you. Okay, assume that. And what you guys are going to do based on this, you are going to write your automation script. So in that case, or manual tester shares you a manual test cases and based on that, you are writing automation script. Or maybe there is a possibility some automation engineer prepares some script and that script is okay sharing with you. And now you need to use it in your project. Maybe you need to work something for Java. Maybe you are working on particular Selenium branch. You need to add some code. How to do that? And how you can update it again back to the GitHub. Let's understand this part. The first step, this is your project, right? Let me open Eclipse first. So if I can go back and let me open Eclipse. Now to understand this step, again, we need to create a folder and we are going to clone complete project in your local machine. Okay. So example, I'm just going to create a new folder first and I'm just writing, okay, this is automation batch. Okay. And for automation batch folder, now please have a look. For automation batch folder, okay, this is folder which is empty folder. Now what to do here? Here, first of all, you need to capture that complete GitHub project. So guys, right click on the folder and you need to create here. I mean, you need to open here git bash. Okay. Now see, currently we are in which folder? Automation batch folder. What is the first step? This is your GitHub repo. I want this repo and whatever projects are there, those particular projects. Then I will come to the code. I will take the path, right? And the first step inside the git bash, what do you need to write? Here you will be writing git clone. Okay, do clone first. Clone to which repo? Let me do this repo. Let me paste it here and that's it. So very first it is cloning your project. But guys, whenever I say cloning the project, I need a copy. It means we will get the copy of a remote project into our local machine. And yes, if you can open folder now, see I'm having complete automation weekday. But when you open it, just look at the screen. What you are able to see, if I open SRC also, if I open COM, here, if you can see, only Java projects, Java, all the test cases and file you are able to see it here. Correct now? Only Java code you are able to access. But on my GitHub, how many branches are there? 3 branches. Then by default, you will get everything on a master. Understood? Right? By default, whatever there is on the master, you are getting it. But what about these branches? Is it I'm able to access all the branches code? Yes, absolutely, no problem at all. So here comes the main part. Currently in the local, I can see only one branch. If you can just have a look, git branch. Okay, if I just write git branch, just look at the screen. I'm getting only one branch here, that is a master. But now this time, I want all the detail about the branches directly from my project. Correct? So let me open the document. And here I have attached this particular step here. Okay. How you can simple. Okay. Before this, let me show you one more step. This is okay for branch. Okay. So we did clone, right? Only the cloning part is did, but I wanted to cover some more step here. Let me check that command. I just wanted to call the all branches in my local repo. And I think command is not there. Let me check that. Remote v is there. That is okay. Okay, let's do pull also and let's check that whether we are getting all the branches in our local. So guys, at this moment, just to confirm whether everything is okay, we can do pull command, right? But this time we have just cloned the project. Very first I will try git remote -v. Let me check the origin. Now look at the screen. Currently, what is the origin? It is for different branch, no? Different repo, sdate 2025 devlab 1. So I am not looking for this repo. What repo I'm expecting? Automation weekday batch. This is the repo I'm expecting. So means current origin is different. Even though I try to pull, I will not get all the detail. So let's do add one more step. Git remote add, and better before adding some original origin to this particular remote site, better whatever it is previously attached, because after writing this command I'm getting there is some other repositories attached. I wanted to delete this, right? So I will follow one command, git remote, remove, and then you can write origin. Fine. This is the command. If you see if your repository is attached with different remote, you can delete it. So let me remove it first. Done. And if I again show you now, see now there is no remote origin available. Now you can add. How you can add it then? Git remote add origin. And which origin? So come back to GitHub. This is the origin, right? Current automation batch. So I will be adding here. Let me add it to origin. This time, if you try this command again, see now you got that automation weekday batch. So currently we are in our branch, correct? That's our repository branch. Okay. Now this time, if I try again, let's say git branch, still you will not able to see, right, all the branches, whatever there on that particular repository. So here comes the main catch. How to check, like if I wanted to capture all the branches, whatever there on my repository into my local, okay, how to do that? And for that, let's add a command. You can try for git remote -r. Okay. What this R will do? Generally, this will tell you, okay, is there any branch available or all the branch available, whatever there in the GitHub site. But let's see, at this moment, it is not giving me, it's giving me some kind of unknown command to switch to R. Okay, let me check then. Okay. For branching, is there any other command? Just a minute. Auto delete. Okay, that I don't need. Okay, V is okay for remote origin and add /t. No, it shows generally current branch -R, but I'm not able to see it. So let me do one thing command. Let me do fetch. Okay, see, git fetch. There is a one more command available, --all, right? I think it is available here in the document also. Git remote, git remote, git remote. Is there any fetch command available? So currently, yeah, here you are able to see fetch, but it's not giving directly in the command pattern. Fine. So I just want all the remote branch in my current branch. Okay, before this, everyone wait. I'll just try to do pull first. Origin, and I will just write master. Okay, if I try to pull, what I'm getting? Fine. Now I got everything. Let me try now git remote -R because that is a command for branch, but no, it's not showing. Let me do one thing. This time if I try git branch, still there is a one, right? I want all the branches. I wanted to check all the branches. So let me try one more command. Git branch, I think -A. Okay, so it says only remote origin master. Okay, let me check remote git remote -V. We are on correct remote. Yes, we are on correct remote. Then let me do one thing. Get fetch -all. So here I'm trying to capture all the branches available from that remote site. Okay. So you can see now you got the point. How many branches are there? Let's try the command git branch -A. Can you see everyone? Now I got now all three branches, framework, master and Selenium. So what exactly step I did? Again, I'm repeating. I know it's very confusing because if one command get fail, you will get lot of log over there, right? So don't get confused. It's very simple process. One more time, I'm repeat. Okay, I will repeat. So very first, you need to do clone. Okay, when you do clone, at that time, make sure that you are on the same repo. So generally what happen, how I get to know that I'm on same repo or different repo? So you need to try this command. Whenever you check the origin and you can see current origin was different, right? I want automation batch origin. That's the reason I followed this command, git remote, remove origin. Maybe once you do first time, you don't need to do this, right? I'm doing many times. That's the reason I'm getting this remote origin problem. But even though my project is attached to different origin, you can follow this command and you can remove that. Now, one more time, when you follow -V, you will not able to see any origin detail. Then take your current project origin and you can attach. And that is what I did here. Once it is attached, then you can check again. Now we are on the same origin. Yes. So currently we are on same GitHub repo. Once it is done, but see, the problem was I was not able to see the branches. So do one thing. After this step, follow the pull command directly. Okay, so this is the R command I have written, but I'm not getting the branch detail. So I did pull. When you complete the pull process, at this moment, you can just add fetch command. Clear? See, because there is still one branch only. So better we can just add a fetch command. So I did this one, right? Fetch all. When you say fetch all, automatically when you check git branch, now you can see all three branches access you are having, okay, on your local. Is this point clear? Now suppose you wanted to open specific project, you can open it, and that project also you can open directly into Eclipse. So just up to this, okay, just up to this, you need to follow all the steps. Whenever you see all three branches, whatever currently available on GitHub, right, in your local it is displayed. Now you can open this project into Eclipse. Okay, otherwise what will happen, only one master, if you just able to see master, you will just able to work with the master project. Okay, you will not able to work Selenium and any other project. So make sure that you are opening in the local all three branches. Fine. Now we got that particular branch. And even though you wanted to switch to that branch, that is also possible from the local. But let me show you directly through the Eclipse. So whenever you complete this step, open Eclipse. Now guys see, again there should not be any kind of, okay, the project previously whatever you have created, the name of those project and the projects which are there on that branch, it should not be same. So I'm opening another, okay, workspace. This is 2032. That is a different workspace, right? I have opened. Or better, let me show you new workspace which I have created for this one-to-one training. So let me show you here. Okay, how? Because there is no Selenium project or any other project is open, right? Now focus. So currently there is only core Java one project is available. Fine. I wanted to open current Eclipse, current my branches, Cucumber project or maybe whatever projects I have created so far, Selenium and framework inside Eclipse. How to do that? So guys, very simple step. Do right click. You just need to have this option import. Do import. Whenever you come to import, you need to select Git, project from Git, right? Do click on it. Just click on next. Then it will ask you, you want clone URI or you want existing local repo? So current project is where? In my existing repo, right? So better I will select existing local repo, click on next, and then it will attach you. Okay, it will ask you, where is that local repo? You can add the path. So here I can search for the path. Where is my project? It is on desktop. And I created something, automation is the name, right? Automation batch. Yes. Open it and just you need to select this project and select that folder. So now you can see it says that, okay, fine. This is your your automation batch and this is the folder, right? So directory we are passing and just check this checkbox. So currently this is the Git project which I wanted to open inside the Eclipse. Very simple step. Let's do click on add. When you say add, now the project is here. Now just click on next. Now it is again asking you, do you want to import existing Eclipse project? So yes. Or any new project wizard you want? So no, I'm just importing existing one. And just click on next. After that, see, it's showing that it's a Java learning. I created for your batch Java learning as a project. And here it is core Java. So there is no conflict. We can easily import. Let me just to finish and just have a look. All my codes, whatever I have explained to you, you can directly open at your site. And every code you can open and execute. Are you getting my point? How to open any project, any GitHub repo whenever I'm sharing to you. All my programs directly inside your Eclipse. This is how you can open. Right? Suppose now today you have opened Java. Now you are planning to open, no, I want Selenium project. Whatever, the ma'am has shared, I wanted to open Selenium project. Yeah, that is also you can do. But how, guys? Currently, you have that entire project inside your Eclipse. And now you can easily switch to the branches. Are you getting my point, everyone? Now you got the project, right? So only one project is opening. Yes, absolutely. But suppose now I don't want Java project. I want under the same Java learning, maybe I want another project, let's say Selenium project. How to open that? How to switch in between the branches? That is the point you need to understand. So here come Git perspective. Okay. Means first step, which I have already added in the document. First step is what? Let me show you this part. So what we are trying to do is, see, and to view local and remote branches. Yeah, I have used R command. No, actual command is -a. Then only it will show you the local and remote branches. Okay, so just make that update. Not R, it is just a. And now let me show you this part. So we have already opened our project into Eclipse. But now I wanted to switch to the branch from the Eclipse. There comes Git perspective to use. What to do for Git perspective? See, either they have followed, they have given this path, right? You need to follow this path. Come to window perspective, open perspective, and come to Git. But even though if you open directly perspective option, open perspective, here also you can directly select Git and you can directly open it. Okay, so it's up to you. Currently, you can see I can have this master, your GitHub repo, and if you expand it, you will get in this manner. And see, all three branches, local, currently only one branch is available on local, right? And if you can see remote, these are the actual three branches available at remote side. So we got a copy of a local, but only master copy. Every time you will get only master in your local. Means currently which project is available in Eclipse? Only Java project, right? But let's say I want Selenium project at this moment. How to take Selenium into local? So just have a look. Whenever you open Git perspective, at that time, just right click on your Selenium project and there you will get the option checkout. When you say checkout, what is happening? It will ask you checkout as a new local branch or checkout commit. So let me do checkout as a new local branch. And then it is asking branch name Selenium. Yes, I want branch name as a Selenium. And then I will just click on finish. And now you can see one more branch is added. That's the Selenium in our local. Are you getting my point? So it's a local branch which is attached. Let's change the perspective and check it out. Is it Selenium project available in our Java project previously, whatever we have imported? So come to perspective, everyone. I will again come to the plain Java. Open. So you will get package and please look at the screen. So name will not change, okay? By default, there is a Java learning. You are getting Java learning only. But now if you can see, this is not week 1, week 2. It is all my Selenium code, whatever I have shared with you. You can open it like this. Is this point clear? So in real time, we do in this manner. Whatever branch you have a task, open it in your Eclipse, do the task. And even from here also, you can push the changes. Are you getting my point? So at least these parts you should know. Whenever anybody shared with you any GitHub repo, how to open that project directly in your local or we can say Eclipse. And then you can directly open my code and you can practice every program, whatever I did so far. Is this point clear? So all these steps you should know, right? So better, I will suggest something to you. We have completed only 3 sessions on GitHub. So it's not like very hard to remember the topic. But I would suggest whenever you follow this recording, day 1, whatever topic we learn, note it down as in your own words in your notebook. Second day, we discuss only branching, merging, and merge conflict, how to resolve. 3 steps. Note it down by observing recording each and every step. Whenever you see error, just skip that part. Okay? But how exactly error is coming and what is the solution for that error, you can maintain that notes also. It is up to you. Whatever I'm having, I'm sharing with you, right? But along with that, you can prepare something from your side also. Today, what we understood, if you already have existing repository and from local repo, if you wanted to share anything onto existing, how to do that. Plus, we discuss anything I have and I wanted to simple push onto new branch, how to create a new branch and how to push that. And third step, any GitHub repo with all the branches, how to open inside what? Inside your Eclipse. So currently only one project. Again, suppose what if I wanted to switch to framework, then okay, no problem at all. Come back to open perspective, open Git again and just look at the screen. Here again, I can right click on framework and I'll say checkout. Again, let's do one thing. If you wanted to work on the branch, a new branch has to be created and check out. And if you just wanted to have a look to the state of the branch, the commit of the remote tracking branch can be checked out. So no, I just wanted to work over there. So better I will select as a local new branch framework. And at this moment, let me just do what? Finish. And now you can see it says what? You have committed uncommitted changes. Either the commit, no, I just wanted to discard the changes. And this time what will happen? You will able to see that framework branch available at your local. So come back again to plain Java, which is our package explorer, right? And this time we should have some framework related detail. Yeah, can you see that? Our Swag Lab framework, page classes and all, you will see here. So this is how you can open any branch and you can work on it. Clear? These parts are important for Git and GitHub training. So as a tester, see, we are not again a developer. So as a tester, all these topics, whatever I covered, it is important to know. So prepare well for all these topics. Okay, at least branching and all. Interview questions and all that I will be giving to you. But for now, just understand and do practical whatever I have shown to you. Now, guys, coming to DevOps, right? This is our main topic which we have discussed about Git and GitHub. Now, let me open your batch. So it's a weekday, and let me just open it. So DevOps one part is over. Now in the next class, I will be starting with the Jenkins. Okay. But let me explain what and why we are learning DevOps. So if you remember, our main motto was what? Like understand hybrid framework and how to execute hybrid framework. So I told you there are multiple ways, right, to execute any framework. And this is our notes. Let me directly come down and let me explain. So we are on this step, how we are executing the framework. So at this moment, we can push our framework onto GitHub. And that is what already we did. And now it is time to understand Jenkins. Through the Jenkins, how many steps, how many different processes we are able to do, and how we can start execution. So guys, once the Jenkins will over, I will explain you Docker. I told you latest change in Selenium is what? Selenium support previously extend report. It is also there. Extend report is also there. But now it is moving on to chain test report. But to work with chain test, you should have a basic understanding for Docker. So Jenkins and Docker, two more tools I will be taking under DevOps. Once it is done, again we will come back to TestNG. I will explain you the topic listener, and then I will explain you how to reports or how to generate these reports from this Selenium guys. So for a same framework, three types of report I will be showing to you. Allure report, which is very simple, chain test report, which is latest, and extend report. Still it is deprecated, but it is not completely, deprecated. It is still there. Official website is still there, so I can show you this report also. And then we are moving to the Cucumber framework. This is our last framework for the Selenium, right? So almost next week will be dedicated for Jenkins and the Docker. And then we will talk about report and Cucumber. So mostly up to 18th April, you will able to finish your Cucumber framework reporting strategies and all. And after that, next week I need for API testing. And then next week I need for mobile application testing. So tentative date for your batch close, that is first week of a May. Assuming, okay, I'm just assuming that first week of a May. But I have started, I will be starting on Monday, new batch. And that batch again starting from the Java. Absolutely, because all the topics again from the scratch we are learning. So I have already dropped the message in your group. If anybody wanted to repeat the batch, again starting from Java, Selenium, all the topics, whatever you have learned so far, everything in, okay, again in the same flow, you can continue, right? So from 14th April, new batch is started and your batch will end on first week of May, right? So just continue with both the batches if you are comfortable because this is again end topic, right? So just continue with this batch also and continue with your new batch also if wanted to repeat. Fine. Okay, great. Now one step. We will be starting Jenkins in the next class, right? I just want one volunteer so that I can show you at least today installation because we have a time. Okay, just 9. I mean, we have a 10-15 minutes more. So can anybody share a screen so that I can show you how to install Jenkins on your machine? So in the next class, we will continue directly with the practical. Okay? Anybody is ready with the machine? No? Okay, Sharda, Priyanka, anyone? Yeah, I wanted to show you installation. Okay, are you getting my voice properly? Just confirm, yes, no. If you're not ready with the system, that's okay. I will continue then this installation part in the next class. But if you're ready with the system, can you please confirm that you are sharing or not?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
I will
Priyanka.
share.
Sure, yes. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen and let me allow you. Please share your
Yeah.
screen. I'll guide you how to do installation.
Okay.
Great. Now just do one thing. First of all, open your command prompt. Okay, and show me which JDK you are using. Yes, just open command prompt and then you need to write a command Java space hyphen version hyphen. There should be hyphen first and then write version. Enter. Okay, good. You have 17. Great. Now do one thing. Come back to your browser and just open Jenkins. You will get jenkins.io some site. Just write Jenkins and do enter. See, this is the first official site you are getting, right? Jenkins.io. Open it. Everyone, this is the official website of Jenkins, okay? If you wanted to see what Jenkins it is. So I already told you Jenkins is the most powerful automation server. And actually we discuss about DevOps, right? You know, complete CI/CD process, DevOps people, they are able to manage with the help of Jenkins. But as a tester, we are also the part of DevOps. And that's the reason we need to understand it, what exactly Jenkins it is. And you can see the first line. What is written over there? It is a leading open source automation server. Jenkins provides hundreds of plugins to support building, deploying, and automating any project. And that's the fact. So, how to start with Jenkins? Click on download. Yes, you will land on this page, right? And see, just little bit scroll down, and there is written download Jenkins section. Yeah, no. Come up, little bit come up, upside. Okay, yes. Now focus. There is a particular section available downloading Jenkins, right? Before downloading Jenkins on your machine, as it is a server, guys, means we are going to perform server setup on our machine. At this moment, you have to go through once hardware software requirement. What is requirement for the Jenkins? Can you please click on that link? Yes. And look at the screen. Now, minimum RAM requirement, they have mentioned 256 MB, 1 GB drive space you should have, right? Rest of the part, it's for the team. Currently, we are only one, right? We don't have any team. So that is okay. If you have minimum hardware requirement, come down. And there you will get option Java. Yeah, scroll down a little bit. I think scroll up. Upside only you will be having that. No, once 1 minute. Can you please come up? Come up. Again, come upside. Before this video, yeah, there is just, wait. Just Java requirement page you can see here, software requirement, right? You are getting everything as a software requirement. So just click on Java requirement link. So guys, see, other requirements are okay, browser support and all, but please look at the screen very carefully. If you are using JDK 17 or JDK 21, then only latest version of Jenkins you can use on your machine. Means those people are having JDK 22, 23 or any other JDK, this Jenkins will not install on your machine. Clear? The first step you need to confirm which JDK you are having. If you are having either 21 or 17, you can easily install. Mostly everybody will have the same configuration because at the initial classes only I discussed this part with you, correct? And we have installed JDK 17 if I'm not wrong, because that is the most stable one. So either 17, 21, both will be fine. Currently we are having, right? So just go back. Now navigate back to the previous page. Okay, again come back and come to the main page. Yeah, here we are, right? So now we have all the JDK requirement match, everything in our machine. So let's start directly installation. So guys, you can see there are two versions available. Jenkins for LTS. What is LTS means? It is all about long-term services. And the second section you can see download Jenkins only. And this is actually, okay, we can say beta version. So don't follow this one, okay, right hand side. We need always stable version. So whatever it is given into LTS, we just need to download that. But again, there are many ways. Through Docker also you can download Jenkins. Through your system also you can directly download Jenkins. But better option means, see, they have given no Windows, Mac, and Docker, all the options. But the very brilliant and simplest option is what? Download Jenkins using var file. Can you see dot var file is written on the first? Yeah. Var stand for web archiver. So there you can have a copy kind of option, but I will suggest click on that link and it will start downloading. Yes. Right. Now you can see some file is okay going to download and it is hardly 92 MB. Okay, so it will download quickly then. So means just confirm at your side JDK version, nothing else. Jenkins doesn't require any, some hardware software, special hardware software requirement. Only JDK is enough. And then you can just download this var file. Great. Okay, so file is downloaded, right? Now do one thing. You have to copy that file from your download section and keep it somewhere in your machine. So open it first from the download. Yes, correct. Yeah, so do not keep file in the download only. So just cut that file and just save it like anywhere in your machine. Okay. Better, Priyanka, just create a new folder and within a folder, just save that file.
Okay, okay.
You can just give a name Jenkins and then you can save it. And delete that previous file, which is available in C. Last. Correct? So now you have a file inside the Jenkins folder. So can you open that folder again? Done. Now everyone listen carefully. Now just you can see one folder is created and inside that folder file is available. Now what the next step you need to follow? I told you it's a server. Every time local server, you are going to start from the command prompt, okay, on your machine. So just start the command prompt from the same folder location. Means previous command prompt you can delete. I mean, you can close. Better. Now you are in the same folder, right? So just do one thing. On the top, you can see Jenkins path. Correct? Folder path. No, no, not file. I'm talking about you are able to see this PC, local, this C, and Jenkins. Come to that. Yes. And after Jenkins, just do double click. Do double click over there. Yeah, this is your main path, right? So instead of this path, guys, one more time I'm repeating. The file, whenever you are storing into your machine at any location, from the same location, how to open command prompt. So just copy that top path. And instead of that path, you need to write CMD. Now just type over there CMD. Yes. Instead of that path, you need to write CMD and just to enter. So when you follow this step, what will happen? You will directly come inside that folder where your var file is available. Now can you see the path? Previously it was user, now you are getting C and Jenkins directly. Perfect? And to every time start a server, you need to follow one command. So just write that command now. Java. Yes, first you need to write Java space, put hyphen, write jar, Jar. Again space, and you need to write that file name jenkins.var. Perfect. And do enter again. And this is the command you need to follow every time to start the Jenkins. Now guys see, okay, allow the Java first. We are doing first time setup. Agree? So in first shot, you will not able to directly start the Jenkins. You need to do all the setup. So initially when you run this command, can you just have a look? You are getting one password. Can you see that password? Please use following password to proceed. No, that lines, asterisk lines are coming now. In between that, see your password is there. Yes, this is the password you need to copy first. Yes, complete password. This is only one time generated, guys, when you try first time Jenkins installation. So you need to copy that password first. One more time. This entire command prompt hold that initialization process for Jenkins. That's the reason. Do not close this command prompt. Just copy the password and minimize command prompt. Great. Now where to start a server? Come to the browser. Open new tab. Jenkins is a server which will occupy the port number by default 8080. So just write localhost colon 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 two dots. Yes. Then write 8080 8080 and enter. And you can see whenever you are doing first time, this is how the Jenkins will ask you, please unlock the Jenkins by pasting your password. So the same password, whatever you copied, paste it here. Everyone, first step is clear. It's very simple. Installation is very simple, but all the steps are important to follow. And now you can continue. Yeah, not required. Okay, now you're getting two options, right? Install suggested plugin or select plugin. So better suggested plugin, let's to install. So choose the first option and continue. Do enter. And now wait. So what will happen with this step? Whatever plugin Jenkins required, I told you it's a DevOps tool. So many tools are there, right? Now as a tester, we don't need everything, whatever you can see on the screen. So sometimes you will get green color means all the tools successfully installed in your Jenkins. But even though you are able to see some red color mark, that is fine. Okay. At this moment, it will check every component and it will take some time to install each and every component inside a Jenkins server. So just kindly wait. But even though you are getting red color mark and all, that is fine, everyone. Okay, whatever it is needed inside Jenkins, also you can install that thing. So let's see what is the status, what the status you will get here. So only two more steps are left. It is quick, but only this part will, it might take time. So just wait. And I think it is doing quickly also. So let's see. So basically Jenkins is automatically downloading all these components, right? Plugins, I can say. So other participant follow the steps later. Then only you will understand what Jenkins it is and how to work with Jenkins. Okay. It's again simple because we'll be not learning all the things, but yes, basics at least as a tester point of view, all the points are important to, okay, no. So automation concepts are really very vast. Lot of things are there to be discussed and covered, right? Perfect. Finally, you will directly land on, I think, next page once the process is completed. Done. And see, it is asking you to create your admin user account. So here you can create your own account. So just write your username and keep simple password, which you can remember. Okay. And keep it simple, any password, which you can remember. In my case, I have written just admin. Okay. So it's quite easy to remember. Yeah. Write your full name. Priyanka, better username you can put like your surname. That is okay. Don't write Jenkins because in future also if you wanted to use this account, yeah, write complete name. You can write in that manner. Yes, write your full name also. Then you can add your email address. Done and just save and continue. See, so by default, it is giving you data that every time whenever tomorrow you wanted to start Jenkins, this is the server address, okay? So just you can save it localhost 8080 and save and finish. So by default, it's a Jenkins URL. So when you complete this, if you click on the start button, you will directly land into Jenkins. Click on it. So this is your profile where you can see the Jenkins and this is the first screen, okay, which is just asking welcome to Jenkins. Now, what is important here? We need to add certain plugin, even we need to do Java setup, Maven setup, right? So those setup part we will continue in the next class. But everybody at least complete your all step up to this. Now another point. Suppose you have seen Jenkins is open. I wanted to stop this server. What to do? First do log out from here. This is your main profile. So do log out from here. Then how to stop the Jenkins? You need to open command prompt again. Same command prompt where we have started the server, right? And you will get able to see this kind of detail because server is still up and running, right? So we need to quit the server. So just write, I mean, just follow the shortcut key, Control C. It is for copy, right? That will help you to quit any server. And can you see now you're getting the message Jenkins stop, right? So whenever Jenkins stop, now you can close this command prompt successfully. And when you close it, just refresh your browser and check it out. Whenever server get closed by your local machine, you will not able to reach to Jenkins site. Are you getting my point? So basically we are doing local server, okay, setup on our machine. So every time, next time if you wanted to open, again go to that Jenkins folder, again write a command, java jar, jenkins.var, and then only you are able to start your Jenkins server one more time. Clear? So that step I will repeat in the next session. So on Monday, join the session so that I can take your system and I can guide you for all the remaining setup. Okay?
Okay.
Fine. Okay, everyone. So that's all for the day. See you on Monday. And yes, those wanted to repeat, I think a few people already confirmed to me. So I will add into that group also and I will share a link with you. Fine? Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
See you on Monday. Have a nice weekend.